Prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. How do you know a prophet? When his words come to pass. God has been using our new generation prophet I.O. Samuel JP in the lives of individuals and nations across the continent and around the world through accurate prophecies, instant healings through the mantles of Shiloh Chapel, direct one-on-one prophecies of accurate events around the world. As is written in the scriptures in the book of Deuteronomy 18 verses 21 and 22, Hosea chapter 12 verse 13, Amos chapter 3 verses 6 to 7, and Revelation 19:10. The Lord cannot do anything without showing his prophet.
Hello, you, welcome. Raise the flag. Raise the flag. Come. Kim. Come. Please. So, yeah, come. Kim, come. Hold the flag by the back. Hold it flag. Everybody. Oh, look, this is a testimony that is impossible. I will pray. King, run. What do you want for God to do? South and North Korea.
Our country was divided by into two.
Who are you? Introduce.
Yeah, my name is Yoon Dae. I'm the Korean. Our country suffered from the division more than 50 years. Our country was divided into two in
More than
1945.
1945. Separated.
By the outside interference. Since then, our country, our nation suffered from the division of one nation. So, all Korean nation wants the unification of our country as soon as possible, as early as possible. It's our vision. It's our people's own vision.
Our country was one. One nation, one language, one blood, one same ancestors. But when the World War II was finishing, our country was divided. Since then, our countries have become the division of the nation. It's the only one nation in the world which are sealed. So all of Koreans want our country to be united again.
Okay, if I pray, it happens. What will you say to God, my God?
Thank you. So we are very striving to unify the country as early as possible, but our people to struggle are challenged by the outside forces.
Yes.
If there is no outside interference, our country can be united by our nation itself.
I want to pray.
Okay, thank you.
And you will unite.
Thank you.
If you unite, what will you say to God? You understand my question? You understand my question? If I pray and you unite, if I pray, you unite, what will you say to God? What can you tell God if I pray you unite?
God bless progressive humankind, human being.
God will bless us. Clap for Jesus. Let me tell you, I know what I'm doing so that I will not take God's word. 1945. God gave me answer according to end time calendar. Fear not. In 11 months' time, the agreement will start. Why am I sure? In 15 months' time, you will call me to tell me, give me the testimony, because end time revelation calendar talks about unity. Not because you demanded a prayer. So I went to the calendar and it's clear. The United States of America did not start because of strength. The United Kingdom did not start by their strength. Every separation in the world will happen, but it will still come together. That's why we have different countries with one currency. In Europe, US, and UK. By that calendar, God revealed to me Micah 4, 1 to 7. We will read it together. Write it down. In the Bible, book of Micah 4, 1 to 7. Put it by the wall. Let's know if you can read it. So that is why I'm called. I'm not called just for individuals, but for nations. Can we read verse 1? But in the last days, it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountain, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it too. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the Lord of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the Lord shall go forth from Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. 3. He shall dwell among many people, and recruit strong nations afar, and they shall beat their swords in flourishes, and their strength into blunt hooks. Nations shall not lift up a sword against one nation. Neither shall they learn war anymore. Somebody shout hallelujah! Hallelujah! You know they've been fighting. Verse 4 now. Verse 4. But they shall see every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it. Clap, clap, look at me. We are going to give you this verse. You write it in your language, write it in English, you understand? Yes? Verse 5. 5, 6, 7 remaining. Please. Can we read? Everyone in the name of his God. And we will walk in the name of the Lord forever and ever. 6. In that day, says the Lord, will I assemble her that wanted, and I will gather her that is grieving out, and her that I have afflicted. 7. And I will make her that wanted a record, and her that was not sorrows to strong nation. We pray? Thank you, Lord. Bless the Lord.
Do it again, Shiloh.
Heal your people again.
Do it again.
Set your people free again.
Do it again.
And Shiloh.
Do it again, Shiloh.
Do it again.
And our visitors from North Korea, they were present here when the last prayer was done. And they were so shocked, hoping and expecting their own testimony on the unity of North Korea and South Korea as prophesied by the same young prophet. And they did this to welcome him in the office. These people, they are wonderful people. They treat themselves Because the big guys, they do it.
Prophetic Confirmation 2014.
Do it again, Shiloh.
Heal your people again.
Do it again.
Set your people free
Do
again.
it again.
Shiloh.
Do it again, Shiloh.
Do it again.
A highest level delegation from North Korea has arrived in the south, raising hopes that the arch rivals could see an improvement in ties. The group met South Korea's Unification Minister and National Security Director. Heading the Pyongyang delegation was Hwang Pong-so, who appeared in full military uniform. He was joined by two senior aides to Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un. The two Koreas are technically still at war because their three-year conflict in the 1950s ended without a formal peace treaty. Relations have reached a low point in recent years over the North's nuclear weapons program. The visit comes as speculation mounts that Supreme Leader Kim may be in bad health.
Reunited after being separated for over 6 decades. South Koreans have crossed the border with the North to meet with family members. The Korean War in the early 1950s divided the country between a communist North and capitalist South. Many families became permanently separated, unable to contact each other even by phone. The reunion waiting list has thousands of names. These are the lucky few, selected through a lottery. But the reunions are short. After just a few days, the elderly South Koreans say tearful goodbyes. For many, the long-awaited reunions will be the last time they'll ever see their separated loved ones.
After hours of meeting in the demilitarized zone that separates the two Koreas today, North Korea agreed to send athletes to next month's Winter Olympics in South Korea. Senior officials from both countries also agreed to hold further talks to reduce months of military tensions. Today's talks may represent the first concrete step away from confrontation. It was the first time officials of the rival countries sat for high-level talks in more than 2 years.
The relations between the two Koreas are frozen up more than this winter's weather. Despite the cold, Korean people express strong zeal for the improvement of inter-Korean ties.
There is a saying in our country that a start means it is half done. It is hoped that we hold this dialogue with such strong will and perseverance.
After meeting behind closed doors for 11 hours, the two sides agreed to hold military talks to ease border tensions. The North also said it's restoring a military hotline.